Welcome to World's Finest, Southgate Media Group's weekly DC Comics review. As always, with me, Phil, and...
Hey guys, it is Lilith, of course.
Alright, so where should we start on this big week?
I mean, it was a huge week, but I think a lot of it has to do with some of this stuff being late. Darkseid War event. So yeah. We can start off with the...
Well, yeah, there's...
Oh,
okay.
What'd you say?
No, I was going to say, no, yeah, just Darkseid War being late, they've been putting out like 2 books a week.
Yeah. Is this the last round, or do we have one more?
I don't know. Who else is left?
Did they do Wonder Woman, or are they doing Wonder Woman? Did we talk about that already? I have so many books I can't even. My mind's frazzled.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking there's at least 1 or 2 more.
Let's see, we did Green Lantern this week. We've done Batman, Superman, Flash. I would assume they would do Wonder Woman, though, right? They wouldn't be that racist, would they? I think that's the only... I mean, we even got a Shazam one, so I'm assuming like it's like Wonder Woman and maybe... I think that...
Aquaman? Sorry.
God. Ugh. Okay, so let me just say this about the Darkseid War event. They've made me hate the people I love and kind of sort of like the people that I don't love so much. That has been the turn of events of this event. That's the trend.
Oh my.
So anyway, we can
Well, you said you wanted to start.
Sorry.
All right. Well, what did you? That's okay. What did you want to start with then?
Oh, good old Batman and Robin Eternal number 6, maybe. Was that good for
All
you?
right. Let's get into it. Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay, I have to first off give a shout out to Tony Daniels. I love his freaking line work. It's amazing. This is when I think of Batman, his artwork is what literally pops into my mind's eye. Very classic.
Oh yeah. Yeah. This was really good. I mean, story wise, art wise, this was a good week for this book.
Oh yeah. I love the really good flashback scene that's at the center of this story. It's not a whole bunch of talking like just the Robins talking at each other like it has been for a couple of issues. So yeah, they're finding their footing.
Yeah, I mean, I got to the end of this and I was like, no, I need more.
Yes, right? This one went by really fast. And I also kind of want to give them kudos for actually showcasing that quote-unquote New 52 Batman Dick Grayson dynamic, because we've all been wondering about that, right?
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
So, I don't know. I liked how they set it up. Maybe if we could get a flashback book of that.
Exactly. I mean, well, this issue was a good start. I mean, we got a lot of flashback in this issue.
Yeah. And it didn't feel like all like an exposition dump at all. I was thoroughly engrossed with this title this week. No skimming.
I know. I was like, come on. I need more on Mother.
Yes, agreed. So, anything else you want to talk about before we get to the grade?
I don't think so. Like I said, this was one of the better issues of this series so far. Keep it up.
Yes, of course. Is this your pick of the week, or do you have something?
I was kind of on the fence. Maybe I might have to go with. Yeah, this is my pick of the week.
You can, we can do 2 if we have to. So don't feel too bad.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking about it, and I'm just like, this is probably it.
Okay. I have 2 picks of the week. This happens to be one of them. What would you give this as a grade?
I'll give it a 5.
I gave it a 4.5 out of 5, definitely. Just because I'm like really thirsty for the next one. I swear, instead of doing Darkseid War event 2 a week, they need to do this 2 a week.
Exactly.
Nobody cares about the Darkseid War. So we have quite a bit of books that the other hasn't read. So I'll let you go with one of the picks that I didn't read, that you did.
Okay, let's go. You didn't read Teen Titans, right?
Of course not.
Of course not. I know. All right, Teen Titans number 13. Let's pull this up, and it was good. I didn't enjoy it as much as last week's, but I mean, it's still better than I think the early issues in this series. I mean, they're starting to seem more like a team. I don't know. They pulled Superboy out last issue. I don't know if he's just like gone now. Like the villain just made off with him. So, and then the new. Have you seen the new Power Girl?
No. After that Harley Quinn team up book, no, thank you.
Well, no, it's not her. It's like it's another version of her.
Oh God! Stop with the different versions of Power Girl and Supergirl. Just stop.
When Supergirl was making her way to Earth 2, she passed her powers on. It's like a teenage black girl.
Oh. I mean, sounds good. Okay, here's my thing. Like, I'm just gonna do this mini rant, and then you can get it back to review. I'm kind of tired of the disingenuous diversity for diversity's sake. Like, it's a nice sentiment, but like all I can hear is where's the dollar sign? Where's the ka-ching ka-ching?
Oh, give me a second.
Like every time they change, like add a new character like that, that's all I think of now. So it just feels really disingenuous. Like I'm glad for the representation, but you have to do something with the character that's meaningful instead of just having it exist. Okay, end of rant.
Meaningful. You mean like Manchester Black messing with her, and now she's able to, like, I guess, grow into a giant?
Oh, Attack of the 50-Foot Woman, or Apache Hawk from one of those Super Friends. Nice.
Oh, but wait, let me get to the best part. At the end of the issue, the Teen Titans all get taken out. Guess by who? I'll give you a hint. 90s Superman books.
Ooh.
Alpha Centurion.
What?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they had like a DC Universe University class or something that they like made all the like creators take, and so they're like, well, since they made me learn this, I'm gonna use it. Damn it!
I know.
Good. Let's hope it turns out better than the '90s version.
Yeah, I think I don't know. It seems like both companies are like, okay, people like back in the day, so let's throw some back in this day stuff in, because even over at Marvel, like in the new Captain America book, they've been throwing in a lot of old stuff into it. So it's like
nostalgia is king, my friend. Enjoy it while it lasts, because it's gonna be a quick backlash as soon as people are sick of it.
Our kids are gonna have the same exact identical childhood we did.
That would be okay with me. Bring back Oregon Trail. You just died of dysentery. Sorry. So random. Anyway, what would you give this book? Is it improving?
Yeah, like I said, it's improving. Like I said, not as good as last month, but yeah, it's improved. I'll give it a 3.5.
Okay, that's a little better than average. Good for Teen Titans. I'm gonna wait a little longer for another arc. Let's see. Of course, basically, this should just be called Vertigo Corner. Slash and Burn #1. It is by C. Spurrier. It's about firefighters. I won't ruin the twist because I know it's floating out there in the ether. So yeah. Anyway, it's a really good, in-depth, detailed character analysis kind of comic book. Like I said, I've really been feeling Vertigo in their #1s as of late. Twilight Children #2 came out. That was really good too. Vertigo is just killing it. Other than, of course, the cancellation of Effigy. Shout out to you, Tim Seeley. So they've been making really good choices. I've been very thoroughly engrossed with all the universes in their books. So if you're interested in stuff like that, hey, check it out. Slash and Burn #1. I gave it like a 4. It is a slow burn though.
Pun intended.
Oh, definitely. So yeah, where to next, Captain?
Should we finish off the books we both didn't?
Oh yeah,
didn't read?
We can just alternate back and forth, I guess.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I only have one left you didn't read. Red Hood Arsenal #6.
Okay.
Where do I begin? Red Hood and Arsenal #6. Well, remember the last issue ended with Joker's daughter shooting Roy in the back of the head?
Mm-hmm.
It was just a trick.
Oh.
She was trying to get in with the I guess the new criminal gang who wants to take out Red Hood and Arsenal. She basically just shot some kind of paintball pellet at the back of Roy's head.
Wait, does this feel eerily like spoiler to you or no?
What?
Spoiler the character?
Possibly.
I feel like I read that exact plot in one of the spoiler-related situations.
But anyway, we'll get this. Joker's daughter helps them take down the criminals, and then I guess they're going to ally themselves with her for a while. They're going to try to redeem her.
Ooh, because that's just what a woman needs. Sorry, I'm kidding. It sounds interesting. Have the sexy fun time jokes kind of abated at all?
Yeah, there were. I don't think there was really any in this issue.
Maybe I will check it out, because that's the one thing that kind of turns me off about that book specifically. It's not done as cleverly as Grayson is done, so yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. Then Jason gets some kind of text or alert at the end. Something going down with a lot of Robin. So guess what next issue is a part of?
Robin War.
Yes.
I didn't see that coming for some reason. I feel like I knew that was happening, but I just ignored it.
Well, I think some are just like loose tie-ins, like Red Hood Arsenal, and I forget there's a couple other ones maybe.
Bat Kids, man. That's where it's at. Bat Kids.
Bat, period. That's what...
The bat is where it's at. Welcome to DC.
Once again, I think there's a slight improvement on this from the beginning. I'll get another 3.5.
Okay, so I know a book that you're not reading is Starfire, so I'm going to talk about that. And I just have to say, I finally figured out why I love Starfire. I mean, outside of the fact that she's Starfire, and she's fun, and she's awesome, and it's not Harley Quinn, even though it's the same writing team. She's not, like, debased and sexualized, even though, yeah, her costume, she's a hot little alien piece, you know? It's that they're not writing for the trades. It's just carefree, la-di-da, no structure. We do what we want here. And, yeah, they don't drag out the storylines if it doesn't need to be. So, yeah.
Bravo.
I figured out why I love Starfire so much. Yeah, this was a fun episode. She's working at an aquarium. You know how she loves the fishes. So, yeah. She does. It's just kind of silly fun, and I just want fun comic books again. Like, they've just been so dark and dreary lately that literally Starfire is a breath of fresh air. If you're not reading it and you're, like, kind of depressed and down in the dumps about where your heroes are right now, I highly recommend checking out Starfire.
Cool.
This got a 4.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like I said, it's just kind of like they don't drag these stories out. We're just on to the next thing. She's meeting new people, doing new things. It's pretty freaking cool.
So it's back up? Because I thought for a while you were I thought it was coming down.
Yeah. Because I didn't like her companion that she met in her last arc, I guess. And now that that's kind of settled and squared away, it's gotten better.
Where to now? Should we, do you want to do the Justice League books?
Yes, let's do that.
All right. Well, let's do the one we both read. Justice League, Darkseid War, Green Lantern #1.
Oh my god, this is what I meant by the Darkseid War event, making me hate people I love and love people I hate. Hal freaking Jordan came out smelling like a freaking rose. Are you serious?
Yes!
That Green Lantern story I've read in a really long time.
Yes. Hal came off good, and he did what we wanted Superman to do. He rejected the god powers.
Yes! It was freaking Hal! Egomaniac freaking Hal! Oh, God.
Do you see they kind of retcon the whole parallax thing? Because he's like, I can change everything, but I won't.
Yes, of course. Oh, man. I enjoyed this issue, shockingly. They did a really great job with the characterization of Hal. I thought the artwork was great. The cover was a little abstract, if you will.
Yeah, but I think some of them have been like that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't mean that in a bad way. I just was like, wait, because honestly, I was like, they don't even, like, in the, like, when I was ordering it, it just kind of just said Justice League Darkseid War, and then I had to look it up to see which one it was, and I was like, oh, okay. Yep. But this was really good. Shout out to Tom King. He did a really great job with the story. So anytime you can make Hal look amazing, like, just, you get all the awards for the week.
I was going to say, especially to you.
Yes. I like that the Lanterns weren't bowing, though. They didn't bend the knee to their new overlords, and I just really appreciate that. Like, I miss cool, fun Green Lanterns that wasn't just all about Hal. So this is kind of like good. It was good for me.
And he wasn't all whiny either.
True. But we can stop the flashbacks.
No. Did you know it was going to be him talking to his younger self?
Not at all. I'm going to light a candle for that storyline, tell you that. Oh.
So what did you give it? I'm curious.
I gave it a 4. This is a good week to be a DC book, honestly. Unless you watch Shazam.
But yeah, I gave Green Lantern a 4 too. But tell us, Lilith, how was Shazam?
Oh, it was poop. I was really, really disappointed with this. I'm like, why? You're going to put out such a poopy book. Why even put it out to begin with? Like, I'm over it. It was bad. It just felt like all exposition and, like, I love Shazam. I love Captain Marvel. Like, if you don't know that about me, this is so disappointing. And it was 22 pages when it could have been 12.
Ooh.
Yeah. And the panels were just disorganized. Just everything about this felt rushed and a mess. A hot freaking mess. Like, this was an afterthought. They were like, oh, we haven't given, Shazam doesn't have a main title. Let's fan service the Captain Marvel fans. And they did a poor job at it. That's exactly what this felt like. It felt like a mandate came down and they were like, but we're already running late. I don't care. Pander, and pander some more. Yeah, this is a 2.
Oh!
Nothing redeemable about this story.
DC.
Yes.
This is Lilith's do not pick up of the week.
Yes, stay away at all costs unless you're one of those people that absolutely has to have the whole collection of something. If you are that person, Godspeed. Just don't read it. Keep it in the plastic.
Seriously, I mean, your score for Green Lantern was twice. Hal Jordan book was twice as, gave it a 4 and Shazam's a 2.
DC and just the Darkseid War event. You're taxing my nerves. That is all. Let's move over to something cool. Constantine the Hellblazer. Did you enjoy this month's issue?
Yeah, this is the one I was on the fence about, but I think maybe I'll go with another. This is my other pick of the month. I think pick of the week. Sorry.
Ooh, okay, I could totally see why.
It was just like it was a fun little story. It was basically a one and done. But
you know what it was, don't you? It was the cracker before the rest of the meal to clean your palate from that like really taxing exorcism of last. You know what I mean? Like they just laid it out all on the table in the last issue, and they're just like, hey, here's a day in the life of John. Let's just take a walk around, smell the roses, drink some tea, in John Constantine fashion, of course. But yeah, that's basically what this was, and I like it.
Yeah, I mean, it was like I said, it was a fun little one shot. It was a one and done, and you had humor, you had, with the usual Constantine twist and
the karaoke bar. So perfect.
Or what about the haunted buffet?
I know, right? Like the hooded ghost, like what is this Arrow? What?
And word of advice, kids. I mean, was that a strip club the haunted buffet was at?
Oh, never eat. Oh, no, that's not true because I'm gonna say that Starfire's in New York and I forgot the one in Vegas, but yeah, Sapphire's in New York. You can totally eat at the buffet. That's a classy strip joint. If you're ever there, you got like $1,000. Go there. Spearmint Rhino in Vegas. You can eat at the buffet there too. It's safe. I've done it.
Yeah, I was gonna say unless you're like in the best strip club in New York or the best one in Vegas or something like that, don't eat at a strip club, kids.
So anyway, so this issue went by really fast too. I found it funny and it just was really entertaining. And they're just getting so close to that Constantine that I know and love of old. It's just literally like I feel like every next issue it could just happen. Bang, full Constantine.
Exactly. Like I said, this is my second pick of the week, so I'll give it a 4.5.
Yep, I gave it a 4.5 too. And it was just like, oh, thank God it wasn't another Shazam situation. It's sad for her. I'm so bitter, like you don't even know. Like I almost sat down and wrote a sternly worded letter.
Oh.
I mean, like with the pen and the stationery from the desk up, the whole deal.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, well, that's the other reason, like we were talking before, why I didn't pick it up is like, one, there was a lot of books, but two, I don't know, Shazam really hasn't done it for me in the new 52.
Yeah, I can see that. They had a lot of stop and go, and they just kind of lost sight of what the characters should be. I think the Marvel family is a really cool kind of thing, like that you don't see in the comics. Do you know what I mean? And they kind of just let that fall to the wayside.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's unfortunate.
So bad we're still talking about it.
I'm surprised you didn't pick up Superman American Alien #1.
I was thinking about it, but if nothing else, I'm probably going to pick it up and trade.
I could see that. It's only 7 issues. I just want to say that I really feel like this Mark Landis guy was really trying to be the yin to Grant Morrison's yang. Like, I mean, I love Grant Morrison's take on Superman, but at the same time, I really love Clark Kent. I love everything about, like, the Smallville years. Do you know what I mean? Because Mom and Pa Kent, him having that quintessential, like, I know it's corny and cheesy, but he was basically a cornbread-fed farm kid. Like, that is as American pie as you can get, and they kind of always try to brush that under the rug in the New 52 and later. So I like that we're kind of going there with this, and they're doing a better job of it than Man of Steel, just saying. Pa Kent's not like, so let them die. Let them eat cake. Although it was really bread, but whatever. History lesson. Anyway, no, this was really good. So I recommend you guys pick it up if this super casual Superman is not doing it for you and you want to be reflective. I really feel like he captured it. And like if I was to write a story about young Clark Kent, it would probably be something like that. And that's kind of a compliment considering how much I love Superman and how much I know about Superman.
So what
this is definitely a 4. The artwork was a little lacking. And they could have done a better cover, too. I feel like a lot of people saw that cover and just said, next.
Yeah. Well, I don't think the art should slow you down if you really want to get it, because didn't they say, I think there's a different artist on every issue.
I'm just saying, it just kind of hindered my enjoyment. It was very, the cover was very Children of the Corn, which is just like a C horror movie. I love it, but it just didn't pull people in. But the critics that read it, they loved it. So, you know, good for them. Looking forward to next definitely.
Oh, did you pick up Catwoman?
No, waiting for the trailer.
It's good. Okay, I was gonna say I think this is like a wrap up to the whole mob arc. So yeah, I don't know if you wanted to wait till the end. This is the end.
Yeah, because you said that last week, and I'm just like, it's always so close.
Yeah, it's basically Selena cleaning everything up, and spoiler shows up for 2 seconds, but it's like, it's all like, oh, I hope the Bat people can help her more than I could. And
it's like Midnighter in the Grayson book.
Yeah. But yeah, and then we see the way I guess the mob's going to be set up now, and then at the end, Selena leaves Gotham. So.
Really? Where's she going?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to remember if they said in the next arc where she's going to be.
Interesting. As long as she doesn't end up in Seattle, Green Arrow. Although that actually could be kind of cool if they switch writers for an issue.
It was good. Give it a 4.
Good, cool. Yeah, I'm just collecting them in trades now. It's just here. That way I can just sit down in the tub instead of having to chance ruining something like a tablet. Electrocute myself in the process. That would be good. Is that it? Do you have anything else? Batman 46.
Yeah, right? I got Batman, Batman Beyond, and Batman Superman.
Oh, I didn't get Batman Superman.
I don't know. They're trying. Batman Superman.
Bless their hearts, they're trying. That is not a way to start a review, though.
Well, it's like, we got, he's got Batgirl, Grayson, and Red Hood helping him out, which seems good. But then, Red Hood gets all stereotypical on us. Well, we gotta kill all the bad guys. We gotta kill them.
Oh.
Or look, there's some nukes. When they come back, we'll nuke them. And so they're making their plans. And then, of course, guess who shows up?
Ooh.
Gordon Batman again.
Wait, unless you're going to Gotham, the TV show, go away.
I know you got to chase us all the way here to complain about Superman.
Show up. It's correct.
And then show it that. Yeah. And then show it
Bill Savage is a true villain that can fight that.
The power of the giant monkey airship or whatever.
In the castle, I just feel like I'm just seeing all these spots on TV shows right now. I just don't know anymore. Are they trying to cash in on it?
It gets a 3 for me. I just feel like maybe it might be better, if you read it in trade and read it all. I don't know. Some stories, it's just like, oh, what's the point? But then once you read it all together,
no offense to this next title that we're going to talk about, I feel like Batman Beyond is kind of getting to that point because they're obviously writing it for the trades that way because they are really dragging certain things out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but this is like is this the conclusion to the Brother Eye stuff? Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So at least maybe by next issue, they'll be starting a new arc and doing something different.
It's just I feel like it's 2 issues too long.
Yeah. Well, just 2 issues. We've been doing this since.
Well, I also kind of skipped over a lot of features in. Like it sounded fun, and then I was like, "Oh, it's a whole event. No, I don't have time."
Yeah, but that's what I was just saying. The whole Brother Eye thing. We've been doing this since Futures End.
That's probably why I'm not
burnt
down on it. And I like Brother Eye and all those things. I don't know that I necessarily like the futuristic twist for it, but it works for this particular story for now.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just felt a little let down when they're like, "Oh, what's in the building that the Court of Owl's house?" And so I was waiting for Talons, and it was just a Justice League teleporter.
Well, I don't know. I kind of like I don't know. I'm liking this exploration of Tim's character. If he tries to figure out what it means to be Batman to him. Do you know what I mean? Like, I like that exploration because God knows they can make Tim shallow at times. And especially in post-New 52 era, like, they don't give the poor boy much to do. So.
Yeah, no. That's why I think they need, at least present-day Tim Drake, they need to give him his own book and, flesh out the character a little more.
What he becomes!
Yeah, seriously, or vice versa. It's like you like him, you order him in Batman Beyond.
I really feel like he does need present day presence. So yeah, I thought this issue was really good though. I love the artwork, great shadowing and lettering, and the panels were very well constructed. The pacing was really good, and the colors really popped. Like they did a really good job on the artwork this issue. Oh, I gave it a 3.5.
So what did you give it?
Like I said, it's 2 issues too long. But it's still really good and fascinating, and I feel like they're trying to flesh him out. I feel like they're trying to correct some things that have been done to the character. Do you know what I mean? And I can appreciate that.
Yeah, I gave it the same 3.5.
So, yeah. That's
you have anything besides Batman? That's my last book. Okay. All right. Quick question.
No.
Would you give this book to your godchildren?
I was like, what the heck? Like, okay, like, Bloom isn't even that threatened. There's no, wow. Just wow.
I know. When they reveal Bloom's identity, it better be good.
This was those issues where, I wasn't feeling the artwork. The story got bogged down. This is the thing about this super heavy storyline. I, am a ardent believer of a hero is only as good as his villains, and the villain is literally the least interesting element in this whole arc for me. Like when they did the big Bloom thing, I was like, oh, okay, cool. And when they did it in this issue where he's with those wealthy people, and I'm just like, okay, he lost his creep factor, but okay.
Mm-hmm. But no, just the kids thing. I was like, what about the shower scene?
What they're doing anymore? Sex sells, I get it, but not everybody is into it. I think that's the biggest myth. It's this vicious cycle. They create this machine, but nobody likes it.
But it's the it's the main Batman book. I'm like, I thought they were trying to hook the kids these days.
I think they finally figured out what I've been saying. Yeah. But on that same token, doesn't mean you have to be gratuitous. Do you know what I mean? I always found most Batman issues on a month-to-month basis to be tastefully done. Even when the violence was a little bit too outrageous, you could justify it by what was going on in the issue. This is just a hot mess for titillation, honestly.
Any guesses on who Bloom's identity is?
No. Question? Do you have any theories? Question mark?
I don't know, because, didn't it seem like, Penguin has fouls, and, that's who Bloom is? And
they can't make it that easy, right? They trust us, at least on the Batman book, where he's a detective, people that love him, they wouldn't do that to us, would they? Yeah, they would. They would.
It's not going to be like a mutated Joker, is it?
Now that's what it's going to be. You put it into the ether, Phil.
Bruce Wayne has it. Bruce Wayne, well, you know how they are these days, and plus Bruce Wayne has amnesia. Why can't there be a mutated Joker with amnesia?
That's been brainwashed. Let's just let the Joker rest in peace for a minute.
Why? He's gonna be at Suicide Squad. Gotta get that brand out there.
But then again, I'm thinking that's what actually is the case in the Suicide Squad. Joker isn't really Joker; it's one of the Robins that's been brainwashed to be a Joker. So that would be interesting if they actually did kind of sort of do something like this.
Yeah. Speaking of Robins, do we get our scene where it's like, oh look, Robin War's coming?
You gotta love it. The editors are just like, ha 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 ha, we're evil. I just can't believe this Bat book left me so. The main title left me so cold. You did make me happy though.
Yeah. I gave it
when he stands up to the villains, and he's just like, "Yeah, I'm Duke. Deal with it." Oh yeah. I don't like that name Duke though. It makes me think of that G.I. Joe movie with Channing Tatum. I know, but that was the last iteration, so it just makes me shiver. No offense, I love his wife. What little we saw of her is Lucy Lane on Supergirl. She was awesome. She kind of looks like Elaine, so that always helps. Anyway, leave that to Tyler over on the Krypton Report.
Yeah. I gave this a 3.5. What did you give it?
Generous. This was another poop situation. If it didn't have Bloom in it, I'd be like, do not buy. Stay away.
Oh, and what was I going to say? They said something about like three more months in here, like in 3 months or something. And I'm just like, so issue 47, 48, 49, that runs right into 50.
If they don't read that everything in issue 50, I'm going to break something. It was all a dream. All that wasted money. Look at it.
No, Bruce Wayne's just going to get his
Like, what if he does? He goes, screw being Batman. I want to be normal. Peace out, y'all. Y'all safe with Gordon. I'm going to go find Wonder Woman banger. I mean,
no, he's not Oliver Queen on Arrow.
I want to be the Wayne so bad in the Arrowverse that I figured that they'd say, the Waynes want to be the queens in the comic books.
No, with branding with Batman v Superman.
I hope so. I miss the Batman that I love. This just feels weird. I can't believe I gave it poop. Poop grade. Anyway, yeah. That was the bummer of the week for me, for sure.
Yeah. No, the second bummer of the week. The second worst bummer, not the worst.
But no, I'm gonna say that I feel like maybe they were channeling 50 Grades of Shade with that Bruce and Julie shower time. Maybe they're trying to get the older mom set.
Yeah.
That's who watched 50 Shades of Grey. Don't look at me. I read the demo reports.
No, I know. That's who watched the movie, but I don't think you're getting the soccer moms to read Batman. If they're not reading it now, that's not going to bring them in.
Just throwing it out there, trying to find a reason. Like, I don't know why Batman needs sex appeal. That's what we have Grayson for. Literally, like, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
that's what the way it seems.
And Arsenal, they have some nice shower butt shots every now and then too. Just saying.
All right, let's get off this. Before we leave, did you see that? I saw it today. I guess it came out today. Did you see they're doing like a Dark Knight one shot? Yeah. I guess it's a prequel to like all the Dark Knight series.
They're really milking this for all it's worth, and that's never a good sign.
Yeah, they're gonna show us how Jason died. We know how Jason died,
and just show us every little gory detail.
Well, I guess in the Frank Miller universe, it's different. But I'm just like, we've seen Jason's death. Why do we need to?
They feel like this. Is society that uncivilized? Is that what they're thinking? Is that what they think of us? That we just want to see just blood and guts and gore and sexy, fun shower scenes? Just give me good character development and a good freaking plot, and I'm happy. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, because I even mentioned something to Tyler, and he was like, Jason Todd.
Here, DC, get your stuff together. Anyway, yeah.
All right, is that all right?
Hold on, wait. I have a question. One question.
Well, everyone, share.
What was your favorite TV show this week in the DC TVU, and why?
It might seem. You might say why, but I don't know. It's between Flash and Arrow.
It was Gotham for me.
Yeah? Why? Are you saying?
They surprised me. I thought
really?
The Babs thing I wasn't gonna like it, but I actually did like it. And it was like really like emotionally charged and fun, and it had so many storylines, but like it still oddly worked. I was really disappointed with the Flash this week, and Arrow, and Supergirl. that was the best thing about it, but she's a guest
save
star. It. I mean, I love me some Charlotte Ross. Mama Smoke is smoking. So yeah, and with Paul Blackthorne, they're on that little date at the end. That was great, but the rest of the episode, like, I don't care about that drama crap, that relationship drama.
Yeah, but I think they're good. You think they're kind of spinning their wheels too, because they're building up to the crossover.
8 episodes to burn. I don't know, man. I'll just wait the podcast.
Yeah, but I think it's extra this year because they're building up the legends.
This is the third year in a row that Arrow has been spinning its wheels till after the mid-season finale. That's really dangerous because Arrow has suffered the most from all of this, honestly.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was just wondering.
All right, let's get out of here. Share your thoughts with us. Any DC comic books, TV. If you have any ideas and you want to shout out during our big DC vs Marvel podcast, you can email us worldsfinestpod@gmail.com. On Facebook, it's facebook.com/worldsfinestpodcast, and on Twitter we're @worldsfinestpod, and you can get a hold of me with anything DC, Marvel. That's all good. Hell, Spawn and Walking Dead, I don't care. You can email me, nightwingpdp@gmail.com, and on Twitter, I'm @nightwingpdp. And Lilith, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Channel 52. If you need to know about the latest news and a roundup of all the TV shows in the DC TVU, that's where me and Charlie do it. We also have a correspondent for iZombie, and we are still looking for a DC Legends of Tomorrow correspondent. So if you are interested, please send in your video or audio to podcastchannel52@gmail.com. As for me, you guys can find me on Twitter @LilithHellfire, and you can check out my website, lilithhellfire.com.
Well, come back next week, because from the looks of it, next week's a big week too. We'll tell you what to get and what not to get. And until next time, just remember, even if it's just for 1 week, Lilith Hellfire loves Hal Jordan. Good night.